This is a video chart presentation of Vision Industries Corp. It's a bulletin board listed company trading our ticker VIIC. See a strong move yesterday, up almost 30%. 260,000 shares traded. Stock's more than doubled in value in the last month, from down here around 4 cents to up to 9-cent close yesterday. Interesting chart because it's trading above all the major moving averages except for the 200-day. And if it can push through that dime mark, there's not a lot of resistance in sight for this to potentially go up here and challenge old highs. I can see from the indicators, it's moving into a bullish trend. MACD pushing upward. Both the 12 and 26 EMAs now on the north side of zero. It's a very bullish indication. Similar with PPO, ADX is just now really starting to grab some true strength, moving above 20. Followers of the ADX will look for it to push above 30 to move into true trend mode and break out of a trading pattern. Money flow index, it's all kind of short term, but it's pushed well above 50, now above 80, showing that over the last few weeks, significantly higher prices are being paid for the stock. The accumulation distribution, which was flatlined, now moving upward. Chaikin money flow is pushed into the green. These sort of things that have gone on over the last few weeks show that this stock is not only moving up significantly in value, but that buying pressure is clearly outweighing selling pressure. There's a good accumulation starting to go on in this stock. CCI, per definition, that break of 100 was the buy point. It's in a holding pattern right now until it breaks back down through 100. Full stow, holding above 50 shows there's bullish momentum in this chart. And the tricks, it's a very slow moving indicator, and it's on a pretty sharp climb and now starting to break through zero, which again is a strong sign of bullish trend. RSIs, their gauge momentum, kind of fluttering right there around zero. As the stock tried to find its direction a little bit, you can see some up days, down days, a lot of volatility in some of the trading. But once it pushed above 50, and those long-term RSIs, the red and gold lines, the 14 and 21, held above 50, see right through there, the momentum was really starting to turn in this chart. It took on some significant upward pressure from that point forward. Now we could draw bottom supports all the way down at 4 cents and probably even a little bit more in there through around 5, 5.5. But I'd be looking right back through this area between 6 cents and 6.5 cents for a point that I'd want to see this hold if it falls back a little bit. There is a small gap that's left open from about 7.5 to 7 cents. But importantly, I want to see us continue this upward path, continue to make higher lows, hold over top of this blue line, the 50-day moving average, and continue to draw strength in these short-term moving averages that are starting to move up very quickly. So on any pullback, that would be the lower end that I'd want to see. And to the upside, I'd have an eye on this right there at a dime. 200-day moving average is registering 10.3 cents. It's going to add a dynamic resistance. You can see that there's some static resistance tied in there with it as well. That's going to be a key level for these candles to try and push through. And you can see the stock trades with a little bit of choppy volume. Some days it comes in pretty heavy. Other days there's no volume. Other days there's very low volume. Yesterday was a pretty decent day for it with 260,000 shares. I didn't check the share structure on this, know how many shares they have out there. But because of this choppy pattern, I think it's important to pay close attention to it. Because on a high volume day, you can see this can drop off quite a bit, or it can move forward quite a bit. So it's clearly a thinly traded stock. So now I'm going to want to see volume come in. And I want to see upside pressure to this to blow through this dime mark. If that happens, I see a little bit more resistance coming in around 14, but I see it really starting to stiffen up around 15. Then I'd just be looking forward to trying to take out some old highs up around 18 cents. That's a clean double from where it is. I never look for that sort of thing to happen in one day. But if this chart's going to identify this as a true bottom, those would be some key spots that I'd be looking for going forward. Again, though, I think it's important to reiterate, keep a close eye on it. Thinly traded, it can move very quickly either direction with a little bit of volume. But right now, all the indicators are showing a true shift in trend and some strong momentum in the play. So I think it's a good one to keep an eye on right now going forward to see how it performs. As always, merely my interpretation of the VIIC chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.